Magic the Gathering cards have various rarities, from the ordinary common to the mythic rare.
And Pauper is a format where you play only with commons.
The decks are cheap, but they can be incredibly powerful.
We had our viewers vote on one deck to represent every year of the Pauper format.
And had a field of the strongest Pauper content creators pilot them in a 5-round tournament. And we finally have it. We have a top 8 of what could possibly be the best Pauper decks of all time.
And we are bringing you all the elimination rounds. And after 7 videos, we'll be finally ready to crown the best Pauper deck ever. Elimination time. Semifinals, let's go! Woo!
I am so ready for this.
Actually, the first time we meet. It's semifinals time, and I couldn't be happier to play one of my favorite decks. It's Elves, and hear me out. It's a crazy story how Elves is even in the semifinals. Not only did it have to beat the Swiss rounds, which means that Alessandro Moretti, which played it like a king, managed to top 8 with the deck that doesn't even play any banned cards. The problem is we play against mono red Goblins, which is a creature deck that historically plays a lot of removal spells like Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning, and we can't really rely on our creatures surviving. Our starting end has only 1 Forest and 1 Elfish Mystic to get us going. Once that survives, we are good, but now we have to put on our best bluffing. We don't even care what happens to our Elfish Mystic phase, this one, so we get through the burn. I'll keep
this too.
All right, my friend, I will play a Forest and an Elfish Mystic.
This is close to the perfect opening hand. It only has 1 land. We do need to draw that second mountain eventually, but Sparksmith is an incredible card in this matchup. We are touching your elf. Kill it. Chain Lightning, go.
It's uncomfortable. I might have problems.
Oh, you can draw a Forest.
This is really important. I need to have a Forest. It's not I will play a Curtain Ranger. Go.
You missed your second land,
I needed that nano bell.
I drew mine. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna play a Sparksmith.
How's that helpful? Yep, this is what I was afraid of. Sparksmith. It's literally a 1 goblin wrecking crew. Bam, bam, bam. I'll make a green. I will untap the Curtain Ranger and return the Forest. I'll play a Forest. I have a second land, you see, and play a Sylvan Ranger. So
nice.
May look for a basic land. I will get an island and can't play it because I played a Forest and attack for 1.
I'll take it.
Oh, sad.
I'll draw for turn, shoot your Curtain Ranger. I'll go down to 18. And then we're gonna play the Morg Conscripts and the Jackal Familiar. Pass the turn to you.
I will draw, play the island, and for 2, I will play an Elfish Vanguard. Whenever an elf enters the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Draw for turn. I will activate the Sparksmith, targeting your Vanguard, and then I will cast a Morg Flunkies. Go to combat.
Yup.
Hit you for 4.
Draw. We'll play a Forest and play a Birch Ranger. So now I can tap 2 elves to make a colored mana of my choice. Then we'll tap 2 of those for a green and play a Timberwatch Elf. Now I can tap the Timberwatch Elf to give an elf +X for the number of elves. But for now, it's unfortunately summoning sick.
What is your life total again? 16? Okay.
I know that people just ask for no reason, so there's nothing to worry about.
I'll tap the Sparksmith and deal damage to this one equal to the number of goblins I control. And then we will just kick Bushwhacker and then go to combat.
Okay.
So because it's kicked, it gives +1/+0 and haste to my entire team. So I attack you for 2. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Go to 4.
Oh, no.
I'd like to pay. I'd like to sacrifice 2 mountains to fire blast your face.
I don't give you that satisfaction. Now, as bad as game 1 went, luckily in the sideboard we have some answers. We play 4 Hydroblast, meaning we have 1 mana remove spells for the whole deck, but also we add Viridian Longbow, which lets us kill the goblins once we have creatures. But also we will bring in Spider Silk Armor, which raises the toughness of our creatures by 1, because we expect Felicia to bring a lot of cards in that deal 1 damage to our creatures, and let's be honest, elves aren't really known for being the tough kind of magic.
We can bring in the other 2 Sparksmith, which are incredible cards in this matchup. Really, really good. In addition to that, we also have the Arc Lightnings and the Flame Jabs.
I hope this doesn't happen again.
Sparksmith.
I'll accept.
Me too. It doesn't look too good. I specifically talked to Bernas yesterday about these specific hands. It's functional, there are creatures there, lands, but Bernas and me agreed that this is probably still keepable. And we have to hope to maybe not draw more than 1 additional land here.
So I'll play a forest, and I'll play it on a elf.
Okay, well.
It's my strong confidence mode. I really don't need it. I don't care if you kill that.
Lightning Bolt?
I can't.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'll play a forest and a Sylvan Ranger. And I get an island.
Is that for the Hydroblast from your sideboard?
That is actually for none of your business, from my main deck.
Play more conscripts. What am I to do? Can't attack unless I've cast a creature.
So you apparently didn't find good sideboard cards.
Don't disrespect the conscripts. I have a second one.
My plan is here to play the Vanguard and the Quirion Ranger as a lightning rod so that she plays all of her movement spells on my creatures, and then I can resolve a Timber Watch Elf with Hydroblast backup so that all my creatures, once I untap, are instantly big and she can't do any combat damage anymore. I'll play an island, and for 2 mana I play an Elfish Vanguard. So whenever I play an elf, it gets +1/+1, counters, and I'll play a Quirion Ranger, which is an elf, so that one gets 1 counter.
Nice. I'll tap Mountain, play my 3rd Moth Conscript.
Okay.
You'll put respect to that name. Hit you for 4.
You go, girl.
Play a 2nd Mountain. Play the Flunkies. 2 mana, 3/3, can't attack or block alone. I have about 9 power and toughness on the board.
That literally can't attack if you don't do anything. Wonderful. Ooh. I'll make a green. And then untap the Elfish Vanguard, which basically just returns a forest. I'll play a forest. I have so many forests in my hand. Playing a Timberwatch Elf, which gives a counter to my Elfish Vanguard. So now I can tap it to give +X/+X to the number of elves, which is all.
Gonna tap a Mountain. I'm gonna cast a Morg Raider. It's actually really good on this. Attack you with all of these.
2 cards, yes. Now that we got to the point that our Vanguard is a 3/3 and we have a Hydroblast, I think we can risk a block here, because even if she sacrifices the Sledder to make the creature a 3/3, then we can Hydroblast and go through the motions. But if she somehow has a remove a spell to also deal with my card, we're fine as long as we keep the Timberwatch Elf. So we make her force an action and have a Hydroblast backup, and I think that should be good enough. I'll block 1 of the conscripts.
Sacrifice the Morg Raider to its own ability and give +1/+1 to the conscripts.
I will destroy that specific construct.
Fair.
That deals 7.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw. I'll play a Bird Challenger, which gives the Vanguard +1/+1. So now my 2 elves tap for 1 mana. Any 2 elves. And for 2 mana, I will cast a Well-Wisher, which gives a counter. And now I can tap this to gain life for elves. I don't know if you noticed, but there's kind of a theme. It's hidden, I know. I will attack for 7.
Okay, sure. I can't block it.
I would like to use the Timberwatch Elf to target the Sylvan Ranger.
Fine by me.
After combat, I would like to untap a creature, this Timberwatch Elf, return a forest, and then play a forest.
Draw. Play a Jackal Familiar. 2/2, can't attack.
Hey,
block
another
alone.
one of you can't block.
Another one. And I will also have to play a Goblin Bushwhacker. Unkicked.
Oh.
I pass the turn to you.
I'll draw. I don't even care what you have. I'll attack with all.
All right, I have to block.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You know what? That will do it. That will do it. I'll block like this.
I will untap my Timberwatch Elf.
I will Lightning Bolt it.
I will Hydroblast your mount.
All right, let's go to game 3. All right, game 3, we're on the play, which is really, really good for us. And I'm very optimistic. I think we can prove that goblins are the best creature type in Pauper's history.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's for all the marvels, as Kyle would say. The best creature type in Pauper. The best deck ever in Pauper. I mean, let's be real. Andrea doesn't have a chance against any one of us.
Look at that hand. This hand is amazing. If I had the opportunity to craft a perfect 7-card hand for this matchup, it'd probably look like this. I'll keep it.
Now, as the deck goes, we play mostly green. We don't have many removal spells. So as Andrea would say, we have lands, we have spells. What else do we want? We have to keep.
In this matchup of the creature types, I'm going to lead with a dog.
Draw. I will play a forest and, as we always do, an Elfish Mystic.
Excellent. Untap and draw.
Elfcellent.
I will simply flame jab your Elvish Mystic. And then I will play a Goblin's Ladder. The 1-mana 1/1 where it can sack goblins to give +1/+1 to other creatures.
Can't even attack, huh?
It's a dog, it needs like a person to walk it.
It's not that bad. I like the storytelling. I love it. I'll play a forest and an Elfish Vanguard.
Draw for turn. I'll attack you for 3.
That's fine. I'll accept it.
I will play a Sparksmith.
Draw. Sparksmith. I will play a Birch Ranger, which gives it a counter. And then I will tap both of them for a green mana and another green for another Elfish Ranger, which gives it another counter.
I'll draw for turn. I will play Morg Flunkies. Activate the Sparksmith, targeting your Vanguard. Deal 3 damage to it because I have 3 goblins in play.
I will
Hit
take
you for 3.
And draw it. I'll tap the 2 forests and my 2 creatures for green. So for 3 mana I will cast a Cardmarket Experts.
Nice.
Thank you. And it's your turn.
Thanks. I'll untap and draw for turn. So, I'm going to cast Flame Jab from my graveyard. I can do that because it has Retrace. I just have to discard a land. I'm going to target your Timberwatch Elf.
It has 1 damage.
I'll do it again, because I do have a second mountain here.
Okay.
And then I'll go to combat. I will hit you for 6. And before I pass the turn, I'll actually Sparksmith your Elvish Vanguard. Dealing 3 damage to myself and 3 damage to the Vanguard.
I will untap. I still have an elf. Draw. I'll play another elf. And then tap those 2 and 2 more for 3 mana to play a Spider Silk Armor. Now, creatures I have gain +1/+0 and reach.
You are at 8?
What am I? Am I butterfly? Am I at 8?
You know what you are? You're dead. Lightning bolt your face?
I will go to 5. Ah, easy. I still have 5 left.
I'll lightning bolt your face?
I still have 2 left.
And I'll attack you for lethal.
Very dead.
Good game, Toffel.
Good game.
Yes, let's go to the final.
Finale.
Woo!
Wow. Goblins.
Goblins all the way to the final.
Because she just won all her games.
Except for one.